Sonic the Hedgehog. After discovering a small, blue, fast hedgehog, a small town police officer must help defeat an evil genius who wants to experiment on it. The film is directed by Jeff Howland and is written by Patrick Casey and Josh Miller, which is based on the characters created by Yuji Naka, Naoto Oshima, Hirokazu Yashara. The film's leads are Ben Schwartz as Sonic and James Madsen as Tom Wachowski, accompanied by the one and the only Jim Carrey as Dr. Ivo Robotnik. So, what was my thoughts on Sonic? Well, as we all know that the public meltdown that ensued when the Sonic fans saw the first rendition of Sonic, and everyone believed that the CGI and the visual effects were not up to par. And the filmmakers took that into consideration, and they made a few adjustments. And did those adjustments play into the film, into its benefits? Yes, definitely. I think the adjustments were well needed, and it was. I just think that everything after that point went according to plan. I think that with Sonic is a film that just knows what it is. You know, it's not a film that is taking itself too seriously. You know, it's nothing too high eyebrow. It's nothing too high concept. It's got characters that are three-dimensional, you know, which I was quite surprised to see. And I could not believe it. You know, for a kid's film, most kids' films can kind of come across as one-dimensional, you know, because I think with a kid's film, it's not, you don't, with the target audience like that, you don't really want to pick their brain too much, you know, because you can lose their attention. But it was nice to see the film taking consideration that there was an age demographic of adults and there's an age demographic of kids watching this film. And there's a nice little happy medium with the way that the script's written, because none of the jokes feel like as if they're on the nose, or, you know, there's not really any kind of exposition dumps within the film, which is really good. And the jokes cater for an older audience, and the jokes cater for the younger ones as well. And, you know, when I go in to watch a film, I don't ever think to myself, I'm always wanting to have a spectacle. Sometimes when a film is written the way that it's written, it's just meant to be an enjoyable time. And I'm very happy and I'm very proud for the filmmakers that they made Dr. Robotnik a three-dimensional character. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I appreciate that. You know what? You filmmakers, you appreciate your own time and you appreciate the audience's time, because you're not treating us like inanimate objects. You're not treating us like chocolate biscuits or peanut shells, right? And that's amazing. You know, Robotnik is flawed because of things that have happened to his past, which then builds into his ideology as to why he loves his equipment so much. I was like, this guy, so far in the year, is a better villain than the majority of villains I've seen throughout 2020, the beginning of 2020 so far. So, massive props to the way that you read Dr. Robotnik. I mean, who would have guessed? What a pleasant surprise. And obviously Jim Carrey just, oh man, this is like proper Ace Ventura, just going, balls to the wall with his interpretation of this character. And it's absolutely friggin' hilarious. There's a certain dance montage, and I know for a fact when it gets onto Ultra HD, the DVD, the Blu-ray, wherever it is, that the montage of him dancing is going to be memed for years to come, for years. I mean, that's pretty much the story with Jim Carrey. Whatever kind of caricature character he can play, he just embodies it so well. I think that James Marsden was good as well in this film. Um, Mika Scumter, sorry, she was also great. And overall, in general, I didn't really have any nagging problems or any real discrepancies in there. And in particular, there is this very nice, played out slow motion scene. You know, a lot of people will say that it's kind of a copy and paste from Days of Future Past, or X-Men Apocalypse, but filmmakers need inspiration from things to kind of make it a jump off point as to what's going to be a good idea, or what can they do. And I thought they utilized and directed Sonic in such a way where you could really get a grasp of how actually fast he is, and how he moves within time. And I thought that was really done well. Ben Schwartz his voice was, he embodied Sonic quite well. And with me, I'm not the biggest Sonic fan overall. And I can say this for you, at least, for the people that are the hardcore fans. I mean, I can initially say that I am a fan now because I've watched the film. And if they do a sequel, we'll probably go again. If it's the same layout, the same team. But there are some fan service moments within the film, obviously, that only maybe a hardcore fan could pick up on. In particular, the credit scenes. That's probably going to get a crowd pop from some hardcore fans. But overall, I will give Sonic the Hedgehog a 7.5 out of 10. I had a really enjoyable time with it, man. And well done to the cast and crew, man. You made a really enjoyable film. So yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Click here if you want to see more.